Good morning, students. In this second part of the fifth lecture, we will see the difference between Francis turbine and Kaplan turbine. Okay. Now both these type of turbines, they are the reaction type of turbine. Okay. So in the first part of the fifth lecture, we saw the difference between impulse turbine and reaction turbine. Under reaction turbine, there are two types of turbine: Francis turbine and Kaplan turbine. So we'll see the differences. First difference is the type of turbine. Okay, type of turbine. Francis turbine is a mixed flow reaction turbine, and Kaplan turbine is an axial flow reaction turbine. Okay, that we have seen in its description. Now second point is disposition of shaft. Sorry. So in the Francis turbine, the shaft can be either horizontal or vertical. Both are allowed. But in the case of Kaplan turbine, okay, the shaft can only be vertical. Why? Because if you see this is the Francis turbine, this is the Kaplan turbine. Okay. Now at the base of the Kaplan turbine, a large the area is gradually increased. Okay, this increased area is known as the hub or the nose cone, over which the runner blades are attached. Okay, so for this purpose the shaft should always be vertical, it should not be horizontal. Okay, and the water entering the blades enters axially. Okay, which is not possible if the shaft is horizontal in the Kaplan turbine. Okay, now third aspect, adjustability of runner vanes. Okay, now in the case of Francis turbine, the runner vanes are not adjustable, whereas in the Kaplan turbine the runner vanes are adjustable. Okay, the in Kaplan turbine these runner blades, okay, they are adjustable blades. Okay, but in the case of the Francis turbine, the runner blades which are mounted, okay, they are not adjustable, they are fixed and they cannot move. Now fourth aspect is the number of vanes. Okay, as we know, for Francis turbine there are large number of vanes, that is 16 to 24 blades. Okay, there are large number of blades, and in Kaplan turbine there are maximum 4 to 6 number of blades. Okay, now next aspect, resistance to the overcome. Okay, now as the Francis turbine has a large number of blades, that is 16 to 24. Okay, there is a larger resistance, okay, to the flow of water. Okay, this is also because as there are large number of blades, okay, there is a greater area of contact of the blades with water. Okay, there is a greater area of contact with water. In case of Kaplan turbine, okay, the resistance to the flow of water by the turbine is less. Okay, it is due to the lesser number of blades. Okay, and as the number of blades is less, okay, there is less area of contact of the blades with the water. Okay, now next aspect is the head aspect. Okay, Francis turbine, okay, they are used for medium heads, as we know. Okay, that is from 60 meter to 250 meter, and Kaplan turbine, they are used up to Kaplan turbine are used for very low heads, that is up to only 30 meters. Okay, next is the flow rate or discharge. Francis turbines are for medium discharge, and Kaplan turbines are for very large discharge. Okay, so Francis turbines are used when the head is medium and the discharge is medium, and Kaplan turbine are used when the head is low and the discharge is maximum or it is large. Okay, now we'll see the specific speeds. Specific speed for Francis turbine is 50 to 250. Okay, it has no units, and Kaplan turbine specific is required for specific speed of 250 to 850. Okay, now You can see Francis turbine has a very low specific speed, okay, and Kaplan turbine has a very large specific speed, hence it is used for large discharges and low heads, okay, large discharges and low heads. And the specific speed of Francis turbine is medium, so it is used for medium discharge and medium head, okay. Now Francis turbine, the types of governor, okay, what is a governor? There is a governing mechanism in the turbines, okay, which allows it to control the flow rate depending upon the load condition, okay. Depending upon the electricity requirement, we can either decrease or increase the flow rate, okay. Now the mechanism, okay, or the part which controls that is known as the governor. Now in Francis turbine we use an ordinary governor, okay, but in Kaplan turbine we'll use heavy duty governor, because as we know the specific speed also is very high, so we'll require a heavy duty governor in Kaplan turbine. Thank you. This is in this lecture, in the fifth lecture. In first part we saw the difference between impulse turbine and reaction turbine, okay. Now uh, in the second part we saw the difference between Francis turbine and Kaplan turbine, okay. Francis turbine and Kaplan turbine, they both come under reaction type of turbine, okay. They both come under reaction type of turbine. So thank you. In the next lecture we'll see the selection of type of turbine depending upon different condition, how we can select different types of turbine, okay. Thank you.